YouTube family. I know this is a quite an unexpected time for me to come on, but I had an opportunity to stop and chat with you and do a little bit of a live stream. Sorry it's so windy and possibly noisy right now, but I took a last minute trip to New York City to help out a friend who is doing some modeling. Oh boy, now we've got movement going on and noise. Hopefully that will end. So anyway, hey, so I hope that you guys are doing well. I know I missed last week because, again, some craziness going on in my life and my friends' lives as we prepare for some crazy futures coming on. Check out that ferry right there. So we are at Chelsea Pier right now, or I am. She is in studio doing a modeling shoot, so that's pretty cool. Well, you guys, today I was thinking, as I've spent a few days here now, that there are a lot of people who seem not quite living life, right? Not really living life to the full. And it could be because, on the subway and stuff, people just look really busy and detached and masked up and not really connecting with people. But here I am, I'm on the subway, I'm on the bus, I'm connecting with people. I want to engage with them. And that is one of the things that actually would help you get past your trauma that you experience with a narcissist. You have to get out there and make connections with people. Because if you don't, your mind will go back to the narcissist. Your mind will not be able to get rid of the narcissist. I've had a few viewers who've written in recently talking about how obsessed they still are with their narcissist, even though the narcissist has moved on, has even married their best friend. And they're looking over there and wondering why they're not living that life. And the problem with that is, while they're focused on the narcissist, they're not living their own life. They're not building their own life. They're not connecting with the people in the moment right next to them. And they're missing the opportunities of life, right? And I don't want that for you guys. I wanted to come on and just give a quick message about this. If you find yourself late at night focusing on the narcissist, thinking about them, dreaming about the day you have them back in your life, and it's been years, maybe months, and there really isn't any indication that this person is coming back. And actually, if you're fooling yourself into believing that things will get better if the narcissist comes back, you're not going to be able to live a good life. You're not going to be able to get past this trauma and get stronger. People who've gone through debilitating trauma will either continue to carry the damage that was done to them for the rest of their life, and they will continue to make poor choices that will stop them from living a full life. Or those who are successful after traumatic injury, what happens there is they find a way to learn from it. They find a way to get stronger. And what I mean by that is they'll look at the trauma that happened and learn about themselves. They'll figure out whether their vulnerability, what their vulnerabilities are. But the biggest thing actually that we learn from a narcissist is what our wants and our needs are. Because for a moment, the narcissist fulfilled those. And that's what keeps us addicted to them, because we just want to be fulfilled again, back to that moment. Well, the narcissist has done us a really great favor, because there are times that only a crazy person can reveal to you what it is you truly want, the things that you have pushed down deep inside of you and wouldn't admit that you needed, because you felt you were a strong, independent person who didn't need other people. And it turned out you do need other people. And here we are, back around to the beginning. Riding the subway, I've noticed that so many people are staring at their phones, like pretty much everybody, right? Everybody is staring at their phones. Nobody is looking up. No one's making eye contact. Actually, the only person making eye contact is the crazy homeless woman who is sitting on the train yelling at a little kid for laughing. And it's not it's not the crazy person's fault, but nobody stopped it. Nobody intervened and helped that mother with her daughter when the crazy person was yelling at the daughter. The mother was there defending her own daughter, of course, and that's when I got up and I sat between them. I was like, okay, that's enough of that. The kid's starting to show fright in her eyes. Meanwhile, the train is full. There's like people are standing. Not so much that you couldn't see through people to the other side of the seats, but all the seats were taken and there were a few people standing. It was that full. So why didn't anybody who lives here decide to protect the child? First of all, I think it's because they didn't know what to do, right? They don't want to escalate it. They don't want to make it worse. But how come nobody thought about just having a heart for both of those people, a heart for the child and a heart for the homeless person? So anyway, I did. I got up from my seat and I sat between. There was a tiny bit of space between the homeless person and the child because the homeless person had her bag there and between them also taking up part of the seat. So I just scooched in there and sat between them so that the child could have a barrier from this yelling woman. And then the yelling woman continued to yell, but I didn't treat the homeless woman badly. I didn't give her dirty looks, although some of the passengers did. I just looked at her with kindness and prayed over her. Honestly, I just prayed over her. I wanted to give her a blessing because her mental illness is what caused her to act out the way she did. And then she started rambling in a foreign language, pretty much out to everybody. Sort of sounding like she was preaching at people about how they should behave that because she was so mad that the little girl was too loud, I guess, in her laughter. So here's the thing. There's no need to intervene in a bad way. When you are centered and you know who you are, you don't bring more trauma into the situation. You actually bring peace and calm into the situation. You actually can be a safety net for somebody else, right? You actually can be a barrier of safety for someone who's unable to protect themselves, like the child. And even the mother, she didn't know more than to look at the woman and keep saying, why are you saying this? Why are you doing this? To which, of course, the homeless woman continued her ranting. You guys, if you are so focused on the narcissist that traumatized your life, you will not get to the point of peace and calm and stability in your life. That only comes when you're able to take your eyes off of the narcissist and tell them, or not tell them, but tell yourself that you're going to start working on you. You're going to be building your life. If you're, paying attention to the narcissist or the New Supplies life, who's the captain of your ship, right? You're over there captaining some other ship, a ferry probably, like that's directly facing the narcissist and the New Supply. So who is the captain on your ship if you're so focused on the narcissist? You guys, that is no way to live. That's just giving the narcissist another day, another hour, another minute of your life. And you don't need to do that. You get to choose which direction you want to go. You get to choose when and how you will heal. You guys, the narcissist deserves to be in your past. They don't deserve to take up another day of your life. Look around. I mean, this is a beautiful day here. And I know there's some people here that are traumatized, that are unable to even enjoy the warmth of the sun, the sound of the wind through these leaves, and just enjoy the air that they get to breathe today. You guys, there's so many blessings in every day, and there are so many people around us who would be blessed if you would interact with them, if you had the mind and the consciousness to pay attention to the things around you and not look so much inwardly and at the narcissist or feeling like you have to pay attention to the New Supply. It's almost like watching a train wreck, right? When you look over there and you just can't take your eyes off of it. But what happens when you're driving and you see a wreck on the side of the road and you're rubbernecking, right? You're staring at that wreck. Well, the car in front of you stops. You're going to hit that car and derail your own life, right? You're going to get into your own accident and cause problems for yourself. Same thing with the narcissist. If you are so focused on the narcissist that that you're not paying attention to what's right in front of you or what's right next to you or who is right next to you, it is so easy to give up and pass up those blessings. Well, you guys, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm out here in New York City, trying to get this to focus a little bit for you because it's a pretty neat view where I am. There we go, Chelsea Pier. And I hope you're able to hear me. I know the wind is pretty crazy and, here we go again. There you go. I'm not supposed to go in this section, so I can give you this view right now. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope that this has helped. I just wanted to let you know I'm in New York City. I'll probably come on again and give another 10-15 minute chat and maybe take a walk so you can see what's going on and what things look like out here. All right. Well, have a great day and I'll see you soon.